Welcome to The Checkout. We catch up with previous Add to Cart guests and ask them 5 quick questions to get to know them better and leave you with a little extra inspiration to get you through your Friday.
Today's checkout features Dani Atkins and Alex Babich, the married founders of Kulani Kinis, a swimwear label inspired by Hawaiian life, summer, and a love of colour. And they're taking the world by storm. Not only are they selling over $20 million of bikinis with their team of 40, they are selling 80% of their product outside of Australia. Dani and Alex, welcome to the checkout. We've heard all about Kulani Kinis, and now we're here to learn a little bit more about you. I feel like we already learned a lot about you, but we're going to learn a few little tidbits. All right, 5 quick questions. 1, what's the weirdest thing that you've ever bought online?
A glitter bomb. Have you heard of a glitter bomb before?
I have heard, but who was the poor victim of your glitter bomb?
Yeah, a customer. I'm not sure if I should talk about this, but we had a nature of e-com is chargebacks. That's just a reality of selling something online. We face chargebacks weekly. We had a customer who had 4 orders from us. We had pictures of her in her swimwear. We had dialogue with her saying how much she loved her swimwear, yet she submitted 4 chargebacks and we lost them. And I'd spent so much time and energy that the way I felt like that I could, feel better about the situation was we sent her a glitter bomb.
Do you know if it arrived?
The tracking said yes. So yeah, trust the process. Yeah.
There you go. I love it. That's so
some random follow-up ones might soon follow. Exactly. Anyway.
Don't mess with the Kulani crew, otherwise you get glitter bombed.
Sparkles.
It's the best fraud prevention ever.
Yeah.
All right, number 2. Who is your favourite retailer?
I love Princess Polly. So they're quite a major, based up on the Gold Coast.
Yeah. And do you guys work together or share things at all?
Not at the moment, no. We really, I think I look at them as like a player in the force that's doing really interesting things. And I like to follow brands like Pura Vida, Sunbum, places that, have a very similar kind of demographic of audience, but just are in a different category. I just love watching what other people are doing and just getting to see what's inspiring them. So that's probably
brilliant. Number 3, which e-commerce practice do you wish was history?
The wheel that spins when you're, to get a discount.
Never been tempted to do one?
No, not my favourite.
Same for you, Alex?
Yeah, same for me, mate. We were talking about this and we were just definitely spin the wheel. I just hate it.
When did our website turn into a game show?
Yeah.
Correct. I was like, Larry, I just think of Larry Henderson, The Price is Right. Whenever I'm the theme song playing in my head and someone did.
That little man going up a mountain and then falling off a cliff. Maybe that should be the new spin the wheel.
Yeah. So.
All right. Number 4. We're going off tangents. Number 4. Can you recommend a book or a podcast that our listeners should immediately get into?
We are loving at the moment Diary of a CEO, Stephen Bartlett. So Alex and I often trade episodes, and I'm diving right back to, a year or 2 ago and finding ones that, I like to look up. But yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah. And when I'm late at night doing what Dani says I shouldn't do, which is working late, I usually put on How I Built This from Guy Raz. And there's this really great episode. If you've ever want to feel like life is terrible, you go listen to a guy named Gary Hirshberg talking about the starting of an organic yogurt brand in America in the 90s and almost going bankrupt 5 times. And you're just life's not so bad.
Yeah, that's the kind of 2 a.m. motivation you need.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. And last question I have for you. Finish this sentence. The future of retail is?
Sustainable.
Same for you, Alex?
For me, the future of retail is that and also omni-channel. And I think that's what we go back to the heart of our brand, which is we are a direct-to-consumer business. That's how we started and how we were founded. But I really think, the future of finding your customers where the customer is. And I think, as you get bigger and as you find your brand voice, it's really about sharing that voice wherever you can find your customer. So we've gone on that journey to start wholesale again after the COVID lockdowns, and we're off on the road again. So it's exciting.
Amazing. Dani and Alex, thank you so much for joining us on the checkout. If you want to hear more of the story, it's a fascinating story, really exciting business, head back to the main episode.
Thank you, Nathan.
Thank you.
To hear more from Dani and Alex, jump back into episode 208, where Dani and Alex share the inspiration on how they came up with creating a new swimwear label as a side hustle and how they left their previous careers as a psychologist and a corporate accountant. We also discuss why they don't pay Instagram influencers despite their 600,000 followers, and they give their tips for surviving burnout in a very busy e-commerce world. Hint, you have to work more than 4 hours a week. Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep adding to cart.